out. All right, I am hoping Tiam is ready to come to the stage here. Do we know if Tiam, Brandy, thank you. Any of you guys, number one, put a 1 if you found that helpful, you found that valuable for yourself to go, man, I think I have more clarity. I think I know what I can go talk to about my team, how to grow my business. At the end of the day, we're supposed to create more value in our business today. All right, so I'm going to give a break here. Let's say here we've got 11:30, 12:30. Tiam, are you ready to go? Do we have Tiam ready to go to jump in? You guys are welcome. Thank you so much. We have 30 minutes. Tiam is here. Guys, you guys need to stay tuned for this. This is going to be unbelievably amazing. Tiam's about to share. Tiam, go ahead at the very bottom and share your screen. Tiam, guys, for those of you guys who don't know who Tiam is, you need to know Tiam is absolutely amazing. He is the founder and CEO of Let's Get Moving. Under his leadership, he's grown multi-million-dollar businesses. He's got 8 corporate accounts, 70 trucks, a network of 60 franchises across the U.S. and Canada, and it's growing. Tiam, what's really cool, I've had the pleasure of not only to work for and with Tiam, but see his heart for the moving industry and his heart for his franchise owners. I know that he's got some franchise owners on here. I've seen him in the private setting, talk about how much he wants to see his franchise owners win and how much he gives and sacrifices for them to win. So this is a man who not only is smart in the moving industry, but a man who loves his team. So Tiam, go ahead and share your video camera if you can, and you can take it away from here. Everyone give a clap emoji, a 5 on comments to welcome Tiam virtually to the stage here.
Thank you. Travis, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Awesome.
There he is.
Thank you. As soon as you put it up, I'll be able to get started. But yeah, this is my name is Tiam. I'm the owner and CEO of Let's Get Moving. We're franchising all over Canada. We've got no more availability in Canada, so now we're all over the U.S. states. We're trying to make a name out there. We've opened about 20 locations, franchises in the last 3 months in states like Florida, Texas, California. And we're hoping to keep growing. And I'm here to give the same knowledge that I use every day, and I teach my franchisees. So I'm here to kind of give it all and help as much as I can. Thank you, Austin. That's very nice of you.
There you go. Does that work? I'll just scroll through.
All right, guys. So again, Tiam from Let's Get Moving. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. So the top 3 components that allow us to kind of go into any market and be able to dominate and be able to take advantage of the market and be able to give jobs to our franchisees almost right away is advertising, sales component, and reputation. So obviously advertising is allowing us to show up on top of search engines, and sales components, no business can go without sales. So having the right formulas and processes and strategies really help us stay on top. But the first 2 won't really matter if you've got 1-star reviews and you're plastered with bad reviews online. So all 3 really go hand in hand together. So yes, Google Ads are number 1 source. As soon as we go into any market, immediately we start with the 3 type of Google advertising, which are regular Google Ads, Google Map Ads, as well as LSA, which is the Google Guarantee, the green check mark. Those are very helpful. Those are the 3 top ones that we immediately start with. So yeah, Google Ads allows you to really be able to target the areas that you want to advertise in and nothing outside of that, the right demographics, the right locations, and the right keywords, so that you do show up for the right services that you provide. Google Guarantee, again, the green check mark, local service ads are phenomenal. They do really good by us. And you are also able to dispute the bad ones, which really do help. Google Ads is pay-per-click, so it is important that your website, your quote form is not complicated, and it allows people to submit their information right away so that you can actually get conversions, because Google doesn't care if they convert or not. They will charge you pay-per-click. And this is what I preach to the franchisees almost every single day. Negative keywords are really important. As Travis knows, he talked about it yesterday. So I think that what allows us to really make sure we're spending our money on the right keywords, so the right services, the right customers, and the locations that we're offering services. So this is why negative keywords is really important. So what I say with regards to negative keywords, you got to make sure that, let's say, for example, you're a local moving company and you don't do any long distance moving services. And one important factor is you always go to yesterday, as you can see in the red square. Don't skip a day, because you'll miss out on some keywords. It literally took me 2.5 years of cleaning my keywords in Toronto, which was my first location, to get to a place where my keywords are now almost every day. 99% of them are exactly the keywords that I want. And that really will allow you to show up in front of the right customers, and also not lose the opportunity cost to show up in front of the right customers and not the wrong ones. So for example, right here, let's say I do local moving. TransCanada is a moving company that provides long distance moves, and that's definitely one I don't want to show up in front of. So Google will show your moving company in front of when other people search other moving company names. So for example, TransCanada Movers is a different moving company. And if a moving company provides the same services that you provide, as well as they have good reputation, and they are in your area. So those are the 3 components that I say is really important. If those 3 components check, and that way you can keep that name there and you don't need to remove it. But let's say that moving company is outside of your area, or provides only long distance, or it's just a storage company. Those are the ones you definitely have to remove right away, and not pay and not lose the opportunity cost. So there are 4 different sections as well. So as I mentioned, go to yesterday always. That's really important. And then go to all these 4 different sections: impressions, clicks, conversions, and cost, so that you don't lose out on being able to clean up every little bad keyword. All right, the next most important component, obviously, it's sales. You need to have the right strategies, the right follow-up processes, drip campaigns, build value building emails, a lot of things to be able to stand out from the market and let the customers know that you are the moving company that sets standards in this industry, in this area. Next, please. So number 1 is reach out to the customers as early as possible. I say less than 5 minutes, so that they're still sitting on the computer and you can really get them at that moment where they're searching for your moving company, and you're able to get their attention, not 2 hours later when they are out doing something else. Get them on the phone right away. We all know about CMET, of course, which is call, message, email, text. I highly recommend you use all 4 points of communications, because everybody is different. Some people will immediately get on a text and they won't be able to see their emails for hours. So use all of them. And the next point is generate a follow-up procedure for your sales team. And don't let them go after the first or second call, and always have a different message. So I'll break it down for you guys. I'll try to break it down really, really quick for you guys. What we do in our call center, we've got a 12-step follow-up process. The first 6 being if the customers do not answer. So the first call, you call them as soon as the lead comes in. They didn't answer the phone. You leave a message, and you will they don't answer, you leave a voicemail, you send them an email and a text message. Hey, I want to give you a no obligation, fast, free estimate. Then they don't answer, then you call them, let's say, in the afternoon. So you want to try them different times of the day so that you can get a hold of them. The next email, let's say you have a message like, the day that you're looking is filling up, so give us a call so that we can book you in. Every time, try to have a different reason why you're calling the customer. Now, I would call them the next day in the morning again, and again in the afternoon. Try different times. So twice first day, twice second day, and try again on the 3rd day, try again on the 4th day. So now you've called them 6 times. And during these 6 calls, if they do not answer, you've left them voicemails, emails, text messages. Now it's a good time to mark that as a bad lead. And you can leave that closed until they call you back, and then you open the file for them. Now, let's say I'm so sorry. I'm still there. I apologize. And so let's say that they do, at one of these points, they do answer the call. Now you've given them an estimate. You've provided your quote. They didn't want to go ahead with you. They said, I want to talk to my wife, husband, and so on. So then what you do is set up a follow-up for 2 hours later on the 2-hour call, we provide a little discount and we ask them, hey, were you able to look at the quote with your wife or husband or other objections that they might have? And you go ahead and softly ask for the business as well as offering that discount. Now, the next call we do is called an authority call, which is the next day. Our manager will call them and we'll ask, hey, how was the agent? Did they provide a good service? Do you have any questions about your quote? So that way we look like we're doing our due diligence on our agents and we're a really, really good company. And then you offer a managerial discount and softly ask for the business again. If they don't book, the next follow-up goes back to the agent. They try to offer, urgency with no trucks availability. Prices are going to go up and try to book them in. So 6 times after. So again, after that, another follow-up, 7 days prior to the move date. So you've got 6 estimate follow-ups and 6 what we call LP, lead in progress. If everybody uses Smart Moving mostly. So those are the 12-step follow-up process that I recommend with every single lead that you should put them through, and better your chances of booking them. So now, as I mentioned, plan different reasons for the follow-ups, and don't just say, hey, I'm just calling to follow up. That's going to annoy the customers. So that's what I recommend to do with the sales department. And there's one other important thing that I would really highly recommend is hire a QA manager. Hire a quality assurance manager to make sure these follow-up processes are done properly, and get reports and do a daily feedback with your quality assurance, see what kind of steps were missed, and go in person and train those agents one-on-one and get them back on the step that was missed and build that habit with them. That really has helped my business drastically, having a quality assurance. And we check the calls and call quality to see if they were able to kind of, close the leads, or where they were really not doing a good job of handling those calls properly. We've got 2 VAs that are quality assurance and an in-person manager. So that really allows us to stay on top of every single call and every step. So reputation, obviously, as I mentioned, sales or strategies, nothing really matters if you've got bad reputation. And what I recommend is build a really, really good Google My Business profile. And I strongly recommend getting pictures after every single job that you do. If you go to the next slide, I'll give you guys some examples. So get reviews online. And as you can tell from this picture, you want to be able to have your trucks in the back. You want to be able to have uniformed movers smiling. You want to be able to have customers that are smiling, that have thumbs up. Those are really the pictures that will say 1,000 words to the potential lead that want to go ahead and book with you. So yeah, as I mentioned, make sure to have branded trucks in the background. Make sure your crew is wearing uniform, wearing your colors, and always have the customer be in front of with the movers and showing thumbs up, smiling. That speaks 1,000 words. And most importantly, keywords that are used in the reviews are really important. That allows Google to know exactly who you are and what kind of services you provide, and will rank you up. Make sure the customers are leaving really nice keywords, and also reply to those Google reviews with nice keywords as well. Like, hey, thank you for choosing our moving company in Toronto, and so on and so on, and reply to those. That really helps. Here are some really good examples of professional looking pictures that will really, really close the deal, that will help your sales agents close the deal by, painting that picture, painting that feeling for the customer to understand that satisfied movers, happy customer, credible movers that are going to show up with wrapped trucks, uniform movers, smiling, happy movers. This is the type of reviews you should be getting, guys. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please go ahead. We were able to finish a little bit early so that we can leave some time for questions, please.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tiam. Let me see if I can get Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tiam. Give Tiam a round of applause on there. People are liking it. Awesome work, Tiam. We do have the ability to ask one question. We got 2 minutes left. We have the ability to ask one question for Tiam, maybe two. So let's get those questions in the question section here. I saw one happening here. Any advice encouraging a client to take a picture of the team and posting it in the review?
Yeah, I would say provide really excellent service so that the customer really wants to do that. And most importantly, I would give a bonus to the movers. You know, I do a $20 bonus each mover that is in the picture, wearing a uniform beside the truck. The customer's in there, thumbs up, smiling. Every one of those reviews, I pay a $20 bonus to each and every mover. That really allows them to kind of explain to the customer, hey, this means a lot to us. Please, let's go ahead and capture this moment and leave a review.
That's great. Yeah, and people are saying, do you have a process for getting reviews? Or you kind of just explained, is there anything else you need to say on that in terms of your process? Or is it very much just like, hey, I tell them, get a review, do a good job, get a review, post a photo, etc.
I recommend getting those NFC cards that allow, sorry, my camera's kind of, get an NFC card that has the link to your Google My Business profile, which really allows the customer to just do a little quick tap and get right to your profile and be able to leave it very conveniently.
Awesome. Well, yeah, pop cards are great. Guys, Tiam, seriously, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. This is an awesome conference. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate your time here today, Tiam. Everyone give a thank you to Tiam on the chat. Let him know that this was valuable. Let him know how helpful he was. Yeah, there it is.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. My pleasure, guys.
Personally. Thanks, man. Bye.